What is up, YouTube? It's more Freakify today. Bringing you guys. There's a pencil in my pants. Hold on. Okay, what is up, YouTube? It's more Freakify today. Bringing you guys a YouTube video today. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to get better at Geometry Dash. Now, I know I made a video like this in the past, but really it was not a very good video. It was kind of just put together just to be on my channel so I could have something to say that, yeah, whatever. But it really wasn't a very good video. So now I'm actually gonna spend time on this one and actually give you guys tips that really will help you. And I'm gonna give you around maybe 5 to 6 tips, and these tips are actually gonna help you get better. So let's start off with number 1. The number 1 tip to becoming a better player in Geometry Dash is to make sure you get yourself a decent mouse. And I know that's like, well, why don't I need a mouse to get better at the game? You don't need a mouse to get better at the game, but it definitely will help you. So personally, I recommend you buy the G502 if you have a bigger hand. And if your hands are really small, and I mean like really small, get yourself the G303, Logitech, by the way. And if you already playing with the Razer Death Adder, maybe you want to use that. I don't really like the Death Adder personally, but that's whatever. Or if you just have one of these mouses, it could work. This is just a standard mouse that probably came with a laptop I bought like 80 years ago, so it's really old. But yeah, make sure you guys find yourself a good mouse, and what that is going to do is actually establish your grip, and once you figure out how to hold the mouse, it becomes a lot easier to get like more consistent with the different levels, because you know when as soon as you hop on, you know exactly how you're going to play, and you don't have to switch up your grip if you have the right mouse for you, and that is something that really comes in handy. That was legit 4th try on Bloodbath, and like forever. Okay guys, step number 2 in becoming a better player is to start off by progressing really quickly. Like, take big jumps between levels. So say you're stuck on, well, I don't know, Electroman Adventures. I'm just throwing this out there. You're gonna jump from Electroman Adventures, and I want you to jump from to Toe 2 or Deadlocked if you haven't unlocked it. If you don't have it unlocked, then do Club Step or something. But make sure you progress yourself quickly in the beginning, and then as you start to get better, do levels that are like just a slight step up. And I kind of made the mistake there when I went from Hypersonic to Bloodbath. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have started working my way up to Bloodbath. That way when I actually got to Bloodbath, it would have been a little bit easier for me, because Bloodbath took me like 2 weeks and like 25,000 attempts. So yeah, pretty much I want you guys to start off pretty fast. So I want you to go, like, if you're on an easy demon, go to a hard demon, and then slowly work your way up from there. And I know that sounds like kind of weird, like why wouldn't you just take big jumps the whole time? Well, it actually happens if you take big jumps. Say I'm going from, I don't know, for me, Hypersonic to Bloodbath. You're not going to build up a whole lot of skill in order to do certain parts of Bloodbath, and it's only going to take you longer. And when you build up more skill over time, that's going to make you better at the game overall than just jumping to a certain level doing that. Because, I mean, that certain level is only going to focus on, you know, a couple different modes. It's not going to have you ready for everything. And that's why it's very, very important to, you know, start off pretty fast and then slow your way down when you start to get to harder levels. That's step number 2. Okay guys, step number 3, and this one I kind of said it in my last video, but I didn't really put any emphasis on this at all. And this is to turn the music off when you're playing, when you start to get stressed out. Because chances are when you're playing the game, you hear yourself die over and over and over, and you're just thinking in your head, God, this sucks, and you start to get mad. Well, when you turn the music off, or you can even listen to your own music for whatever, it actually starts to completely just get rid of all that stress. I don't know, it works for me. Maybe it won't work for you. For, like, say Deadlock, for example, you're starting to get mad because, you know, I don't even know why, but the music's really stressing you out. Don't listen to the music. I mean, just turn it off, and maybe you'll beat it without the music. I mean, honestly, it can help you guys. Just trust me, music can be your worst enemy sometimes. And I did that first try. Why couldn't I have done that yesterday on that video? That would have been great. Guys, if you aren't sure that not listening to music will work for you, just think about it like this. You're taking all the stress away, because a lot of the stress comes from the music you're listening to. You're taking all that away, and you're just focusing on the game, and it makes it actually, you know, a lot easier, in my opinion, if you're starting to get stressed out. So, yeah, that's step number 3. Number 4. Step number 4, become a better player. And this one might seem useless, and for some people it is. Some people can just, you know, switch and swap these if they want to, but for some people it really does help, and that is to establish your icons. For me, I have my icons established as this, and you already know the rest. They're Freakify icons. They're legendary. I mean, they're me. Excuse me, Jesus. Okay, but when you get your icons established, you don't have to like readjust to like different hitboxes or whatever, and it's a lot easier. I find when you pick out your own icons, you get used to them and you don't have to keep worrying about switching. And honestly, it makes the game easier for me. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me and I'm crazy. But yeah, if you pick out your own icons, for me, it seems to make it easier. I don't know. You guys leave a comment below telling me if I'm just crazy or whatever. Step 5. The most important step I can give you is to create your own levels. And you're probably thinking, well, how is creating my own level going to make me a better player? And it will. It definitely will. And what it's going to do is actually make you better at reading levels. And you know what I mean by that is you're going to be able to do levels in less attempts because you're going to know what's going to happen. Like if you build your own levels, you know all the portals, you know all the triggers, you know everything about a level, and you start to get a better understanding of other online levels that are pretty similar, and it honestly makes it easier to read them. So yeah, I definitely recommend building your own levels. It will make the game so much easier. Trust me, guys. Build your own levels. You're going to have an understanding of the game. It's going to make it easy to read levels, which in turn will mean less attempts. So I just want you guys to know that. Okay, guys, step 6 is very important. If you don't do this step, you're probably not going to improve at certain modes. This step really focuses on improving in individual modes. And what that is to build a level based on certain modes you struggle at. And it's not really a level, it's more of like a challenge. So for example, if you suck at straight flying, I'll just name it like ST for st. What you can do if you really suck at straight flying is come into the editor and then build your, that's the wrong one, and build yourself a little straight flying course. I mean, why not? And for whatever reason, it doesn't let me move it upside down, which is weird. It didn't let me copy and paste it, so I'm just going to do that. So yeah. And then obviously, you know, you can adjust the speed, you can adjust the mode if you want to do like wave, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to leave it like this, and then we're going to do a run through, and then we'll do wave, because some people seem to struggle at wave too. So that only took 2 attempts. The first attempt was kind of bad, but whatever. So we have this done. We are good with straight flying now. You got your straight flying practice done, and now you want to practice wave. Well, for me, I suck at spam wave, so I don't even know why I deleted that. I'll just put it back up there. We'll change the mode to wave, and you can do this with, you know, whatever you want to do to practice certain individual modes. A lot of people just don't do that, and I don't know why. And there you go, and there's that. So yeah, guys, if you follow these steps, you're probably going to become a better player over time. This is not something that's going to happen overnight, though. On my last video, I put instantly for clickbait, but honestly, it's not going to make you a better player overnight. It might slowly, gradually make you a better player, but it's not going to be instant. So make sure you stick with this, guys, and eventually, you're going to be a pro at the game. I can already see it. If you stick with this, you will be a pro at the game. So just remember that. But anyways, yeah, that has been today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. And also, one more thing. Be sure to sub to my second channel because I'm about to do vlogs. I say it on every single video, but I'm about to do vlogs on there. I actually got grounded from my phone and I can't record. I also just got a tripod. I also just got a mic. So it's like as soon as I get my phone back, we're going to be able to do some cool stuff. But yeah, guys, be sure to go sub to that channel, Broderick Mitchell. Obviously, I say it in every video. But link in the description below. I'll see you guys on my next video. Ooh.